Decent crowd on hand as well, braving the conditions as we're underway. Struggle for the Pitt Panthers offensively. They've generated good possession numbers. This ball crossed in there, looking toward the box. 10 assists on the year for him. This one headed out, defended well by Michael Sullivan. This shot slides past Cabral Carter. Kansas City on the board first. Newly into the game, Gabriel Galuccio puts the Roos on the board.
What a goal by the freshman. Just a couple of minutes into his appearance here, going against the #2 overall seed in the NCAA tournament in his first year playing college soccer, and what a tight window he got it through there. Ball just bounced to him right at the top of the 18 after the service from Labordalus. Kisoka gets a foot on it and pops out, snuck it right past Sullivan, right past Carter, and into the back of the net. If you're Kansas City, cannot draw. Incredible, and it's just his second goal of the season. Could not ask for a bigger delivery from Galuccio. Cal, where they got down 1-0 and couldn't find a way to score, lost those games 1-0. Kansas City got to defend now. Yeah, it's actually been since October 25th, Kevin, so we're talking over a month.
The season with an ankle injury, took a knock at the end of the Cornell game, but he's okay now. This one lined toward the net, but over the crossbar and over the head of Brandon McGaw.
Yeah, don't often see Mayufo.
Gets the start. First one in quite a while for him. He was out for a good stretch in the middle. Casper Grenning, the Kentucky transfer, lines this in, looking for Sam Cow. Headed out nicely. That was Somalinos Bravo getting on the end of that, the center back for the...
From almost an entire game to level the score, something will come.
Toward the net, punched out there by...
McGaw has been important as just about any.
He'll be tested here with Thorson crossing this in. McGaw there, but there's Pitt right on the spot. Casper Grenning notches this one in, and an equalizer for Pitt. It's 1-1 here. Casper Grenning with the goal.
Wheels didn't expect this to be 1-1 15 minutes in, but this Panther offense is so talented. When they're at their best, they are so difficult to stop. There's just so much skill, always clinical. Feitosa, Thorson, and then ends with Grenning. Well done to beat the Roos to that ball.
They have. It's Francu with a chance here, trying to find his buddy Kisoka, but Pitt there to defend it. The goal pushes up the field on the left side. Crossed in, headed out by Cat.
They've struggled when they've gotten down, but looking really efficient.
Ball loose. Kansas City really hasn't touched the ball since the Pitt goal. McGaw
has been throughout his career, as that one drifts to McGaw, but
that. Here's a direct ball up for Francu. Francu in the box with two Pitt defenders there, blocked by Nicholas Sorensen. Never gets through to the net, but a great chance from Francu. The game winner in the second round against Cornell sends it up. Now Thorson will take a stab at it. McGaw punches it out.
Kansas City, surprisingly there, Kev, I didn't think they were applying enough pressure on Thorson. This is a really impressive attacker for Pitt.
Goes short for Mayufo. He'll send it in. On the other side of that fence. Grenning goes near post this time. Loose. Villamajano with a moment, slowed his run. Waited for his teammates to join him. Now out wide for Mayufo, sent into the box.
Sullivan to an extent as well. Kansas City won an offside there, didn't get it.
Sent in by 10 men the rest of the way, so we didn't see Thorson again until late in that match. Crossed in and
ends up being the hero.
Up top now for Grenning. Flag stays down. Crosser kick. Last time they went short to Mayufo. This time Feitosa sends a long cross in. First team All Summit League center back Somalinos Bravo sends it up top. Looking for Kishman.
Size, to be honest, I think largely this game has been what we've seen from Pitt throughout the season and what we expected here tonight, right? Pitt is a team that's going to dominate possession. They're going to have more of the offensive opportunities.
This is a tough place to play. Panthers really solid at home, especially in the tournament. Gosh, into the center. It's loose. Carter can't quite get it, and a foul in the box there. Pitt will win the ball.
Yeah, and you're not allowed to interfere with the keeper as much as Kansas City did on that play. So that's a job well done by the official that made him adjust things there, but it certainly has worked.
Kisoka centered that ball up.
He's just remarkable and no different in this men's tournament.
Dahl with a left-footed shot, top of the box, deflected out, so a corner now coming for Pitt. Good chance generated by loss of Dahl in the pen. Take it, but Dahl is in that short corner spot in the box. This one an in-swinger to the near post. Feitosa into the box here, settled out top now. Mercado with a rip, and it goes wide left. Fernandez got ahead on it, settles out at the top of the box. Mercado with another chances through the midfield. And out wide now for Brevin Cole. He's dangerous from here. This cross. Mercado and Villamejana now top of the box. It's Feitosa, takes a shot. That 6'5" frame needed every inch of it there for McGaw. Feitosa put it in a tough spot.
Yeah, that's a good chance from Feitosa. And look at this tidy. Perfectly fine with that as long as they can retreat back.
Dahl with the left foot, just out of the reach of Sam Cow. What a beautiful chance there generated by Pitt. Great ball from Dahl.
And the Panthers really putting the pressure.
Majana out to Feitosa. Looked for Sam Cow, now Dahl on the backside. That one deflected out.
Wow, what a build-up and what a save from McGaw. I mean, this is tremendous soccer. Look at the touch. Villamejana to Sam Cow. Hides a lot, didn't go through the middle too much, but here he is again.
Villamejana with a shot, and it's wide right. Knew he had a chance. He can absolutely score it from there.
Yeah.
Or now Villamejana has filled that role nicely after losing Mirkovic a year ago. Mercado in swinging ball. Feitosa. Spin move to get him free. A shot on net. Punched out by McGaw. Still loose. Villamejana with a shot, and he scores! Arnau Villamejana. Second consecutive game with a goal. Pitt goes up 2-1.
Well, Jay Vinovich told us earlier today, Kevin, goals find you when you do things the right way. And it's safe to say Pitt has been doing things the right way all of tonight, especially in this second half. What a hit from Feitosa. Has been a guy that has been just about important as anyone for Pitt this season.
Ball up top here for Francu. Look at Cabral Carter. Great play off his line to send it down the other way.
If you've got a guy who can shoot from distance, just have him take a shot, see where the ball ends up. Field rather than out for another corner.
First team All Summit League player Labordelou sends it in. This ball also hits the back of the net. Guille Munoz gets on the end of a header. And once again, Kansas City scores on a corner kick.
You will not see a team in all of college soccer more efficient on set pieces than Kansas City. It is unbelievable what they've done here in the NCAA tournament, back in the Summit League Championship as well. And it all starts with Julian Labordelou ahead. Kansas City with an immediate response.
Grenning with a shot in.
They're finally getting the attention they deserve with this run.
Francu had some, now with 7 assists in his last 5 games. This ball sent in. Villamejana on a one-timer try. Couldn't get on top of that ball. Kind of tailed up toward his shoulders. Head of steam from Iufo out to Grenning. Grenning with the goal, one of the goals tonight for Pitt. Crosses it in. Iufo charging into the box, leaves it. Big shot here, wide right. Felipe Mercado taking a big shot there. On the end of this run, look at this. Thorson with a chance. It goes off the crossbar. Now Svenby fires it in. It's blocked.
Wow, what a build-up for the Panthers. I thought that header from Thorson was in. We had just seen Villamejana put one in off the crossbar. I thought Thorson was going to do the same.
Mercado wins the ball away from Fernandez. Sends this one in. Sam Cow's there. Tied up at 2. Pitt looking for a crease. Thorson on the back. Clear path for Svenby. He fires. This one knocked in by the Panthers. They call it offside. Pitt almost with a last-second goal to push them to the round of 8, and it's called offside.
Wow. Unbelievable, Kevin. I think that was the right call. We're going to have to get another look, but just unbelievable.
Instead, we're going to head to overtime.
Wheels, can you imagine? I mean, would have been one of the greatest NCAA tournament finishes you'll ever see. Both of these teams with their season on the line. So many guys that have dedicated their entire lives. 20-5, possession clearly in Pitt's favor. But Kansas City has been pesky all night, and that's kind of the formula that we've seen. Pitt has 5 losses.
Feitosa wins it back and has some space to work. Left-footed try
tonight.
Ball up for Thorson at the top. Bravo challenging. Albert Thorson finishes this match for Pitt and sends them to the round of 8. Pitt into the quarterfinal for the 4th time in the last 6 years.
Well, if you keep knocking on the door, eventually you're going to get rewarded. Albert Thorson, the guy. One more look.
The call. Albert Thorson, the golden goal for Pitt. And the number 2 overall seed, the Panthers, on to the round of 8. What a college soccer match in Pittsburgh tonight.